coming at you.
Alrighty, Infinite Weekend, episode 67. Zach, Josh here. Welcome back to the episode. Back to the show.
Sorry, dude. Hey, everybody.
We were just riffing and decided just like, fuck it, just start the recording.
No, I was watching that video. Like, you were mentioning that conga line in that church. We were just watching that.
Yeah, dude.
I am delivered. I'm not gay no more. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's awesome. But
I was like, what's his name? What did you say his name was?
Andrew Caldwell.
Andrew Caldwell.
Yeah,
He's still gay.
He's still gay. You ain't fooling nobody.
Exactly.
That interview, he said, I'm back and I don't get hard by men anymore. I'm like, you're a liar.
But you fantasize about penis.
Right. He's probably got one in his pocket. Right. But no, what I was telling you is like, I have a hard time like hiding my facial expressions. Like I catch myself a lot having, like I did it today. We went somewhere to, we went to PetSmart. We don't know if you've been in a pet store lately. It's not good. It's a lot of, like they had the,
I don't go anymore. I get Steve's shit off Amazon now.
they had the cat or us people there that adopt cats, which is fine. Hey, you want a cat? That's cool. But the people that show you the cats,
Yeah.
it's its own, it's like a cult. It's a lot of pajamas. It's a lot of pink and blue hair. It's a lot of, it's kind of like a
Well, because they can't get real jobs.
Describe it. Probably like a gay hocus pocus.
Well, it's because those people can't get real jobs.
I don't know.
Because
like they're volunteers.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they can't be employed.
You have to be.
This is basically their life. This is their future.
As though they tell you is like if you're too ugly, they're like you're going to be a volunteer the rest of your life.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You're going to volunteer at soup kitchens, at rescues. Right.
Yeah, like I knew, and I think I have like crowd anxiety around, but it's not people. It's gross people. Gives me anxiety. We went to Walmart the other night, and I knew what I was getting into. Like,
I feel like that's a natural evolutionary.
Yeah, we went to
reaction.
We went to Walmart after 7 to get some things, and I knew when I pulled up, I was like, "This is gonna be bad." As soon as I get in there, the first thing I see is a guy pushing a dog in a stroller. I was like, "Yep,
right
here we are. Yep, this is it." And then I saw any number of incredible things.
Welcome to Walmart.
Yeah, but it's only after a certain time.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like Halloween Town from Night Before Christmas. Like you go from one season to the other, another holiday, and I walk into, I don't even know what you describe as that holiday. It's terrible.
You know, talking about Walmarts, down where I work now, that Walmart, it's just one Walmart in like the entire county.
Yeah.
That Walmart, because it's the only one in the entire county, one point or another was like the busiest Walmart in America.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I remember this
And it's
one.
still busy as shit. Every time I go there, it's busy as fuck.
Do you remember when they built this one? When it was being built?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do too. It was like the go-to. I couldn't believe, we were all taking bets how long Food Line was going to last.
Yeah.
Still there.
Which is amazing. Which I went in there not too long ago, and I'm just like, it was weird. I was like, because what is this place?
For one, it's top-notch clean. It's spotless in there.
Yeah, but I felt like I was like...
You went back in time.
Back in time.
You really do, because it feels like a traditional grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like an old-school grocery store where you should see like an old person running the pharmacy or whatever. Like it's just, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like stepping back in time. They haven't really modernized a lot.
It's like even the font on the signs was like old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, it's not Times New Roman. It's something else.
Right. They had the little, the price thing that was like, it flips over.
Yeah, but you have to flip it manually.
You have to flip them manually. Yeah. Right. They didn't have like the little, where the cards, you kind of shift in.
The cards are made of wood.
Yeah, it's weird.
They still have the coin machines.
Yeah.
For like they're the only one, a heavy amount of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I do like Food Line. I miss Winn-Dixie.
Or how about have been into a Piggly Wiggly?
I have.
Yeah.
You've been.
There was another one that was when I lived in West Virginia. We went to Heavily, and it was Save a Lot.
Oh, we had a Fred's.
Yeah,
here,
but the same thing.
And we had, how long I met you in 2009. When did you come to Clarksville?
99.
99. Okay, so maybe it wasn't here yet. Do you remember Hunan Garden? The Chinese buffet?
Yeah.
That was attached where Fred's was over there where like Badcock Furniture all it is right now?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Okay. God, what a great restaurant. I was so upset when they closed.
Yeah,
we used to go there as kids. They had the fish tank left side when you walked in.
Yep.
That food was so good.
I was here when Mr. Gaddy's was still here.
We went to Mr. Were you with us when we went to Mr. Gaddy's?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Were we on the no, we were
big bikes.
Upgraded. We were on the big bikes.
That was when we went to Murray.
Yeah,
that was a fun ride. Pizza wasn't very good. Everybody like took a bite and was like, "Yeah, it was better when you were a kid."
Yeah,
like after a soccer game.
But it wasn't worth the drive.
Well, the ride was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great road to get there.
Yeah, but I mean, I wish we would have gone somewhere else. But
yeah, but at least we got to say we went to Mr. Gaddy's. Like, as men.
We did go to where did we go for breakfast that one time out in LBL? What was that place?
Oh, that was the hold on, I got it. Barclay Lodge.
Yeah, that was it. Yep. That was nice.
I forgot about that.
That was fun.
I wish I went riding yesterday. I did both motorcycles yesterday, but I really wish the guys would get one or the other. I keep tagging you.
I saw your post.
I tag you in dirt bikes, and you and Jacob both.
I know. I saw that post where you were like, I guess you did a little ride in Where's it? Turkey Creek?
Turkey Bay.
Turkey Bay.
Yeah, that's where.
And I saw is the two. Was it just you and your dad?
And Garrett, but he took his own vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went with us.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, yeah, fuck, I need to get one.
Oh, dude, we've talked about it a lot. Either you or Jacob won, but like even Dad was like, if we see like Zach would hurt a lot for a little while. He said, but it would be so much fun to have Zach ride with us.
Be fun.
Oh, it's so much fun, dude. And they're so cheap right now. Marketplace is full of them.
So speaking of which, this is terrible. A financial move. Don't
love bad financial choices.
I'm no longer going to give financial advice because I never take my own advice, and I'm probably whenever I retire, I'm going to be poor and have to sell my body for sex. But
actually, you should retire sooner than later.
Right. I think I should just start my OnlyFans now. I think that's my retirement plan.
The peg for
because I'm terrible with money. But did my taxes the other day.
Nice, dude.
Right? And of course, I went up a little bit in the income spectrum.
Yeah, but you should have put your new bracket.
Because I got a new job. It did.
Okay, good.
I'm in a higher bracket now, slightly. Right? It's like the government's raping me more, so it's awesome.
Love that money.
I love it. Yeah, exactly. Well, first of all, everybody with the tax return thing. They treat it completely. They think it's like
not a bonus
sweet.
check.
I get money. It's like a bonus check.
It's
and I'm
yours.
like, no. What it is the government stole too much of your money throughout the year, and they said, "Oops, my bad. Here's some of it back."
So you're getting some back.
So I'm getting some back.
We're getting some back.
I'm getting the largest tax return. Normally, I try to get it close to zero as possible.
Sure.
But every year for many years, best I could do is like 500 or something like that. It's the lowest I can get it. So whatever. So I was like, okay. Last year I owed $4, and I'm like, perfect.
Last year I owed $6,000.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
Not $6. I don't want anybody confused by that statement.
Right.
6,000.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So I nailed it last year.
Sweet, dude.
They didn't take out any more than they needed throughout the year, right? Obviously, because I only owed $4. Which is it was insane because I like to do my taxes and get them done real fucking fast. So I pay the $40 to TurboTax to fucking do it or whatever. So it costs more to pay TurboTax to pay $4. It was stupid.
Could you imagine them coming after you and you get the paperwork and then like you go to court? Whole thing. It's like, Mr. Culpepper, it says here that you've owed the IRS, and he didn't look at it, but he looked at it before and he was like, "Come on, guys, $4?
Right.
Like seriously, $4 really?"
Right.
The Pentagon owes $90 billion. They have no idea what any shit is, and it's like, meh. Anyways, so, go back. Yeah, go ahead.
So I had that this year. I don't know what the fuck happened. I filed the same way.
Obviously not.
I filed the same way every time, but maybe it's because of the changing of jobs or something. I don't know. And maybe going up in a bracket. I don't know. But
you're getting more money.
I'm getting $4,000 back.
Oh, good, dude. Sweet.
So part of me was like, oh, sweet money. But then I was like, wait.
That's your money.
This is mine. Why the fuck did they not? Why did this happen? So I'm going to have to go back and find out what the fuck happened because I hate when that happens.
What would be funny if you got a letter?
Now.
If you got it, you got a letter and they were like, oh, we miscalculated. You're going to need to get that back.
You got to need that plus
nope,
another $2.
Right. Another $2 for convenience. Right. Well, good, dude. Sweet. That's good.
So I say all that to say a bike may be in my future.
Which 2 to 3 weeks. Which discipline? Huh? What are you going to do, street or dirt?
Probably going to do street first.
Pussy.
I got to get a street bike first.
Well, at least I'll have somebody to ride with.
Because I mean, I gotta get back on the proverbial horse before I start, running trails in the fucking woods and
it's really exciting.
Killing myself.
It's really fun.
So
I don't think Jake.
Because I haven't. I mean, besides doing the road safety course or whatever, damn 6 months ago, I hadn't ridden. I haven't ridden. prior to that for like 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll bite before Jacob will. Jacob will do the street first, but I don't think he'll do dirt.
Yeah.
Ever again. But I keep tagging y'all and stuff just because everything's so cheap right now. The guys are just selling. I mean, it's cheaper than usual for sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, get a street bike. That'd be fun. I'd have somebody to ride with.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. So I saw that and I was like,
But now you can test ride. Not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I got the little M on my license, so I can do all that. It's actually the weather's actually been really nice. I should have done that this weekend.
Yesterday was beautiful. Today was me, but yesterday was awesome.
Yeah, yesterday was good. Oh yeah,
But we got some more warm days coming up. Before we're gonna get another Arctic chill.
I've heard that's coming. Yeah,
It's coming because and then the groundhog didn't see a shadow, so that was cool.
Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil.
If they would shoot him,
can someone explain to me what the fuck? What is a Punxsutawney Phil? What's it? Why Punxsutawney? You know, that's the name of the groundhog.
I don't know.
The name of the groundhog is Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, but they name racehorses weird shit that don't make any sense.
Yeah, right, right,
So I mean, like they're like, oh look, it's astronaut's shoelace. Like,
right.
what?
Milk champion, right?
Yeah, I mean, this sucks.
Okay.
At least Seabiscuit made sense. It's like, okay,
Kinda.
But I mean, I get it's it's like, I'll take it. The other one's like Lucky's Foot's 14th something. I'm like, this sucks. Who makes these fucking? I want one just to be like Frank, just
right.
Worldwide champion Frank.
Frank, yeah,
Purebred Frank. That'd be cool.
Yeah. But no, yeah, they have to name them super weird.
Have you ever been to one of those before?
No.
Like an actual, like the Kentucky Derby whole thing where you have to wear the big hat, the one where the big hats and the guys dress up. Is that you?
I got stuck in traffic at Steeplechase once. That sucked. But I did see like all the, I guess like golf pros and tennis hoes is what they look like to me. But
what's a tennis hoe?
You ever been to that one of those parties?
Mm-mm.
Golf. Pros
I've never
and
even been.
tennis
We've
hoes?
talked about this before. I've never been to like.
That's right.
An ABC party. I've never been to any of that stuff. So when you said that, I have no idea what that is.
I mean, it's just frat-tastic, and the girls do wear there's the
little mini skirts,
or
the tennis outfit.
Well, not really golf pros and tennis hoes, but it just it's preppy is what I was trying to get at.
Got it. Okay.
And yeah, the guys they look fratty, but like
I've seen that.
I don't know. And then the girls dress up in their little fucking things or whatever, and the big hats. But I didn't really see that many big hats.
I've always seen pictures around the Derby where that's what you traditionally wear. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it doesn't look like a terrible time. I don't think it'd be something I'd be like raging to go see, but maybe at least once. Well,
I mean, I think it's funny because like I guess back in the day, that was like a an American aristocrat kind of thing to do. Like
pastime.
It was like the upper echelon of society would go to whatever. Now it's a bunch of like 20-something drunk frat guys and sorority girls.
I'm good, thanks. I'll pass.
And also those people.
Of course, you're right.
They're now, but I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'm all right.
I never had a desire to go. First of all, because that clothing is uncomfortable to me, especially sitting out in the sun. Sweating.
I don't particularly like to dress up.
Like, why the fuck would I want to sit there and sweat in slacks and a tie?
Yeah, I don't really like to dress up. I mean, we've known each other a long time. I'm a t-shirt, jeans, backwards cap sometimes, and I've been, I try whatever. I don't want to dress up. It's uncomfortable, and I don't. Now yesterday I did do something I haven't done in a long time. I actually tucked my t-shirt in.
Like you need jeans?
Yep.
Okay.
My shirt was a little long, and I was outside washing bikes and doing stuff, and I was like, this shirt's getting on my nerves because I'm already like hard on myself anyways, but I was like, this shirt, I don't like, I'm going to tuck it in. You just feel like you could do more.
Yeah.
Like, keep it tucked. I was in it. Like, I felt like I could do anything.
That's the dad look. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, you're just early. You're early.
I'm early. You're like, I know. Right. Yeah, you patent that.
I've been doing that style for a while.
You don't tuck in your t-shirt. But if you did,
maybe I
wouldn't say anything.
Because I kind of, I got the belly for that.
It would fit the motif, though, if you're like Under Armour shoes.
I would look like Alan from Hangover is what I would look like.
Oh, and you wouldn't look that bad.
100%.
No way.
100%.
Let's try it next time we hang out.
I'll do it right now.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
We'll do
tuck
it
in. My dad. I remember back in the day, dude. My dad used to always tuck in his t-shirts. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
So did my dad.
My dad was like, because I told him I did that, and he was like, yeah. He said it's awesome. He said we used to buy our t-shirts big so we could tuck them in.
Yeah.
I was like,
my dad has it,
and now he does. Now he's like, now I get my shit tailored.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I think I know the reason why I don't really have any fashion sense and any kind of like trends that I try to do fashion wise, it always seems to me, maybe I'm wrong, but to me it always seems like I'm faking it, I guess, or try it. It doesn't come natural to me.
It's not genuine.
Trends don't come natural to me.
Okay,
right? I guess that makes sense. Fashion and everything else. I'm usually always. I'm just never. I don't like. Here's an example. Everybody went fucking nuts over those Stanley Cups, and I don't get it. Like I don't catch on to trends. Like I see them I see them after they're already blown up, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I never get like bit by a trend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So fashion is kind of the same way, and I think I know where I get it from. Because I've noticed he's always been like this, but I've started observing it. But my dad, he'll wear these shirts like people are over. Like it's a fucking family function sometimes.
Right.
And he's wearing a t-shirt with so many holes in it, it looks like he got like raped in the woods. Like it's fucking destroyed. Is
he wearing flip-flops?
He's wearing like, whatever shoes and shorts. And it like the collar's all like fucking blown out and it's like holes everywhere. It's like a random stain on it. And I'm just like,
you're like, Dad, come on, man.
Right.
He's never worn those.
Like there's a hole is right there where I can see your nipple. Like
he's never worn that when we go shooting. I need to tell him to step up when we go shooting.
So when he goes out, it's better. But sometimes I swear to God, like if he's going to Lowe's, he's wearing that shirt.
I need to catch him wearing that so I can be like, is that new?
If he's going to be in front of anybody that he doesn't know, right? As far as like family, if he's around family, he's like, fuck it, I don't care about y'all. I'm wearing this shirt. But if it's somebody like, it depends. I feel like half the time my mom has to be like, you got to go change your shirt, bro.
You can't wear that.
You can't wear that shirt. But I feel like that's where I get that from. Like that is part of my genes.
Well, like
is that inclination to wear a shirt that has fucking holes all over it.
I just don't know. Like growing up, like my dad wore like, the 90s. They wore like jeans and tucked in their shirts with big tennis shoes. They didn't tuck they took their shirt without a belt. And then like he just always had like, because he worked construction.
Yeah, your dad was born in the 90s.
Yeah, no. I just meant from what I remember. I was born in the 90s.
Remember that
time I did say my dad.
It was like our third episode or something like that when you said that.
I was like, yeah, my dad was born. They're like people, and I didn't even think about it till afterwards. I was like, and I listened to it, and that's when I called you. And I was like, my dad wasn't born in the 90s. I was, but anyways, like that's what I remember him wearing. And then of course like t-shirts and jeans, but he worked construction, so boots. But like my mom has been a hairdresser since she was like 18, so she's always had a good fashion sense. Like she always has.
Right.
And then like I never, I went from like graphic tees to but even like now as an adult, when I started buying my own clothes stuff, like I have no idea. Mm-hmm. Like I watch movies and I see people like dress sharp, like Ryan Gosling or like one of those, and I'm like, man, they look fucking great. I should start dressing like that. It lasts for like 25 minutes, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like. There's weird things I do like. Like I like tight pants, tighter. I don't like baggy clothes. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I tend to go. Same for me, which is the reason why I'm frustrated half the time because I do like to wear
I like tighter
t-shirts
clothes.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I do
but,
too.
I can no longer fit into a medium or a large. Now I'm with the extra large, and that's
daddy.
iffy.
XL daddy.
Yeah, so I'm like fuck, and it's like I'm a large up here, but an extra large down.
I got
the waist area.
I got you.
And I'm like fuck me.
Yep.
So it's a frustrating experience. But it is what it is. But yeah, I just had that thought about like I never really catch on to trends.
I don't have a
ever.
Fashion sense. Like I
think most guys don't, but like I like particularly like you have an aesthetic that is stolen valor, operator chic. You got an aesthetic going on. Right. Mine is like my aesthetic is like my dad's, but just not
no
holes.
Right. You can afford clothes.
Yeah.
He can too.
He can too. He just
doesn't want to.
Why?
Fuck it.
Covers all the good parts.
This shirt's fine.
Right. I mean, it's on my body. It's like it has, that's pretty much how he treats clothes.
The whole thing just exhausts me to like have to get dressed for. I mean, like unless it's like laid out and I'm like, okay, like a suit, like this is for this event. That's fine. But hell, last time I bought a suit was for Garrett's wedding. It's been years now. Like it's the last time I wore a suit.
I don't mind dressing up every once in a while, but it's like the constantly like fucking.
I don't mind a polo and some khakis, but I want to be in my Vans and I want to have a hat ready to go.
Yeah. Right.
Like I don't want to wear dress shoes. I don't want to. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I wear a hat most of the time because I like hats, and 2 because I don't want to spend the time like doing my hair in the morning.
No, I don't mind that.
I don't like it
because I do all my other regimen too in the mornings, so it don't bother me a bit.
Yeah,
facial serums, eye cream,
ointments and creams,
lotions. Yep, beard oil.
You have to consult with your cremist.
Actually, no, I just have a lot of shit. I have tons of stuff. Like even my face oils are like, I'd have a little dropper. They're metal, so I can put on all my creases.
If like gayness was like a disease, you would catch it first.
Oh, it's borderline. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have gay tendencies for sure.
Right.
Yeah, like I mean, they look, most of them look great. So, but like,
then you're gonna be that guy. I'm not gay no more.
Well, I am delivered. And I'm in the mirror and I'm like crying when I'm putting on my serums. It doesn't sound tough when I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm trying to finish up my face. They're like, what?
Right.
So, you got to keep an eye on it, man.
I don't know. I feel like we probably would catch it at the same time. You for your ointments and creams, and me because
because you have a face sucker.
Right. I haven't had a relationship with a woman since the Bush administration. So,
yeah, and you have a cat.
And I have a cat.
So you have gay tendencies too.
I have gay tendencies too.
That's fine. What is that?
Everybody's a little bit
gay. Right. It's whatever. I mean, I told, who was I telling the other day? I think I was telling Aaron, my neighbor, that I was like, yeah, I get the gay thing. I was like, no, not that part. I said, but living with your boys, doing cool shit together, hanging out. Like,
it's just the beard on the back of the neck.
I don't want beard on my neck.
I can't get past that.
Nope. And I don't want to feel hard pressed on me.
Right. I'm sorry. That's it.
I'm out.
That's where I draw the line. Where I draw the line at homosexuality is the sexuality part.
Yeah. Right. But living with your friend?
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, totally understand living with a dude. Totally get it. Totally get it.
Actually, I would never do a roommate again.
Well, it wouldn't be a roommate; it'd be your husband. You know what I mean?
Touche. Fair. Be your husband. Okay.
So, but you can say I don't want a husband.
Right. Right. You go. I don't want to live with another human being unless it is my wife.
I'm actually curious. I'm glad you said that. I'm actually curious to like. Do you think it would be a really hard adjustment if you like all of a sudden lived with somebody, like a woman, like lived like?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Actually, that's actually like one of the factors where I'm like, nah, fuck it, because I don't know if I will be able to do it.
Well, because Kylie and I the other day were talking. I was like, she said what I was like. We drove by. I was like, I really want Zach to meet somebody. I said, I said, I know that's selfish of me, but I was like, or like me projecting. I'm like, because I want a couple we can hang out with. That it has a fucked up sense of humor like we do.
Everybody wants me to get in a relationship for their own purposes.
Yeah, it's not for you. It's for me. Like, fuck your happiness. This is for me.
This is people at work are doing the same thing. Like,
well, it's because we've never done that. That's something we haven't got to do. Like, so.
I got you. Yeah.
And it's hard finding.
Like, fuck your happiness, Zach. Just fake it.
Yeah, because, like, I don't want to change my sense of humor or who I am. Like, I want to be people that know how I am and who I am. So, like, and you have a fucked up sense of humor like I do. And so does Kylie, so it's perfect. So that's what I need. That, yeah, but it'd be fun.
It's funny you mention this because
somebody been giving you shit about it.
Yeah, people give me shit at work. And actually, on Friday we usually do like story time, right?
Oh,
nobody wants to fucking work.
Can you start calling me after 3 so I can put me on speaker?
Right after 3. Right, I know. Should like phone you in. Zoom, like you should get on a Zoom call. Yeah, Friday after 3 o'clock, like, who's working? Come on. Everyone's gearing down to go on the weekend. They're wrapping everything up, and they're just like
sure they are
waiting till 5 o'clock so they fuck off.
Sure they are.
Right? That's what they're doing. So nobody's working. I actually had to work quite a bit on Friday, but I finally...
After your tax return, you're working.
I did that yesterday. But anyway...
Story time
we usually do story time Friday. Well, this time in lieu of story time, I think I still told a story. I told the chocolate cake story.
Oh, it's a good one,
which is fun, which is a good one. And then we decided to revitalize my Hinge, and I made my profile.
What is Hinge?
I like.
What does it look like? Can you show it to me?
It's a dating app.
What?
I remade it because I had deleted it a long time ago. The only one that I kept was Tinder, just because it's fun to swipe, but. Really took it seriously.
Did you redo Hinge to the right way? Like,
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So
let me see it.
The girls in the office was like, "You got to do Hinge." Blah blah. I was like, "All right, fine." I was like, "I've done Hinge before, but I actually went on 2 dates off of it way back. So it's actually probably, as far as dating goes, it's probably one of the better quick apps.
Gotcha.
Besides like, eHarmony or Match or whatever the fuck. But those things you have to pay. Well, apparently this one you got to pay too. But you can at least kind of do some likes. You just can't, you like run out or whatever.
Yeah, let me see what you got. I'm curious.
I'll show you. So anyway, we set up this Hinge with their help. So I had like female guidance.
That's great. That's good.
Right?
It's cheating.
And picture selection and the prompts. And
please tell me you use the Vegas one.
All that, yeah.
That I took.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Great
That's
picture.
like the first one.
That's a great picture.
Right? Exactly.
That's all I have when you call me.
And I don't care if it looks douchey. I love
It's
it.
not
It's
douchey.
my favorite photo of me.
It's not.
ever.
I would tell you if it was douchey.
It's my favorite photo besides the goofy ones that are hilarious to me. As far as like a presentable photo.
Yeah, dude. And what's
It's
funny
like,
is there's no filter.
It's like, he might be fuckable.
There's no
That
filter on
is
that.
my favorite picture.
I like when I took it and I showed you were like, fuck, that's a great picture.
Absolutely.
It's a great picture.
All right, so here we go.
And that outfit was bussin'.
Bussin'. It busts.
It was a great picture.
Some of these are also old because we were only. So since I switched to iPhone, like I don't have a lot of my pictures because I couldn't figure out how to get that fucking shit offloaded. Actually, I think it's on my Google Drive, but
You use Google Photos.
I didn't load it back in. But
Do you hear me?
what? Huh?
You can do Google Photos.
That's what. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just now thought of that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But when I was just looking at my camera roll and then Facebook and Instagram, which I haven't put anything on Facebook in years, and Instagram sparingly, and half the time it's like, I don't know, some picture of something weird. It's not even me. So the best I had was other people's photos. So
dude. I got a bunch of
other people in the office who I'm friends with had some old photos of me, some more recent ones than the ones that I had, and was just like sending them to me. So this is
good.
This is, I guess, my. Oh, here's the view.
Wish I could stop
This is what my
yawning
profile
like a
looks like.
child. Oh God, I love
You
that
scroll
picture.
down.
I love that picture.
So
And really, I took it, so I'm part of this.
go through it, and then
Golly, your brightness is up.
just take a look at it and be like, if you were of
I was in
the
a
fairer sex, would you fuck me?
We already know that I wouldn't be podcasting with you.
That's true.
I'm not going to podcast anybody I wouldn't fuck. No, I'm kidding. Like, a lot. Okay, first off, your life goal. A little cliche.
Generic as fuck. That's
Travel
what I
the
thought.
world.
That's what I told them, but they were like, "It's
stupid.
fine."
That's not you. That's not you at all. But anyway, we'll get you in the door.
I mean, I know what my life goal is:
Sunday, Keon.
to be a space
true.
smuggler.
That's
But, you
true.
know, I want to go to space.
Never mind.
What?
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, 2 truths and a lie. So read them out for the audience.
All right, so 2 truths and a lie. I have a cat named Steve. True. I'm colorblind and I have flatlined 3 times. I've known you a long time, and you're not colorblind.
I'm not colorblind.
When
That's
the
the
fuck
lie.
did you flatline?
When I was 3.
Oh, okay. All 3 times?
Yeah, it was.
Or
I had like a bajillion surgeries back
I
then.
flatlined 3 times. Okay, I thought you said I flatlined at 3.
No, 3 times.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Multiple times when I was doing surgeries
All right, let's see.
when I was 3 years old.
Dude, you didn't do a voice prompt.
Those are no. I'm not doing those.
You sure?
So I listened to a couple of girls
Okay.
that.
Is it weird? They
It's,
moaning?
it's awkward.
You should do one of you like shedding.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Just right.
Christian.
That'd
This
be
is
fun.
good, dude.
Yeah, the
This is a
voice
lot of
prompts
good-
are weird.
This is a lot of good stuff. Like you can get
Maybe the voice prompts.
smoking. Well, only when I drink.
I know.
I think
Like,
it's
I
pretty good,
wish.
dude.
I would love to go back and smoke.
Your pictures are good. I mean, you've got now, previous, you got the boys. Ah, that's a great picture. I have that one too.
Yes, yeah.
And
See,
you partying?
the one that's a more recent
I
photo.
don't know if I would
of
have
me
put
when
the
I
one
went
of
to
you
the
partying with that sleeveless shirt on, but it means you're fun.
which one?
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's what somebody said. It was like, you're fun. But then the one where I was at the Nissan Stadium at the Titans game, where I'm making that like O face.
Yeah, it's great.
I was like, this is a good photo, except for my face, which is the point of the dating profile.
Looks good, dude. So what
And they
kind
were
of
said- they said no, it's fun. You should put it on there.
So
I'm like, all right,
let's see
whatever.
how this works. Because I haven't online dated in obviously a long time, but like I did. Oh, she liked your picture.
She did. I actually haven't checked this since Friday. So,
I got it.
oh, hold up. Okay,
got
I need to see it. We need, actually.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
I
hold
wish we had a TV
Hold
so we
on,
can like
okay. Hold on.
buzz your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Woof.
not good. Wait, how do you? What does this mean?
So
Or do you have to swipe?
you got to go hit the H on the bottom left, way bottom left. Yeah,
Here? Okay.
that's actually where you go. Yes, it'd be like, okay, I got it. So you're on somebody else's profile.
Okay.
The other ones that you were talking about was in order to like see who liked yours.
Yeah.
You have to like pay or whatever.
Now, this is Sydney.
Yeah.
But I like how she posts this. You know,
I know it could be any three.
Could be that guy.
Yeah, it could be the dude, right? Sydney's could be a dude.
Thanks a lot, Sydney.
Read the thing.
Oh, wait, we found her.
Mother of God. Absolutely not.
Your phone doesn't have enough bandwidth to hold that page. Let's get out of there.
Bye. You're gonna.
Is there a sliding scale for what number? Like I can keep between 6 and 7s or 7s and 8s? Is there
not on this
No,
that I'm aware
I was
of. Tinder, you can. Well, it doesn't go by that scale, but you can definitely do age.
I just X'd that last one.
Which is correct. 100%.
Okay.
Casey has potential.
She's cute.
So we got
smiles with teeth.
So let's, which is super important to me. That's actually a green flag.
Let's see what her simple pleasures are.
All right.
A morning run, a hot cup of coffee, family supper. I use the term supper. I like that word. And cheering on the Razorbacks.
Oh, the fuck?
I don't know. It's a football team, right?
Yeah, Arkansas.
Okay.
All right. So right here is the details. So how old is she?
30, 5'7".
Okay.
Okay.
Downtown, I'm sure
Engineer,
it's probably Nashville.
University of Arts, Catholic. She's religious.
An engineer.
Engineer. Orlando, conservative.
That's where she's from. Okay, there you go. Go back up. Go back up.
Sorry.
Go back up. See where it has their the downtown.
Yeah.
Move that scroll that to the left. There you go.
Oh, okay. So
White Caucasian.
Caucasian from the Caucasus Mountains.
Doesn't have children.
Don't have children.
Wants
children, which means she wants to
What
have
does that
sex.
say? Not what?
Not vaxxed.
Ooh, pure blood.
Pure blood. You gotta get her quick. You gotta pregnant her fast.
Yeah, exactly.
No marijuana. No drugs.
She won't be pure for long.
She drinks sometimes. Yeah, she drinks sometimes.
I will sully her.
She fixes her hair. She smiles with teeth. Morgan Wallen.
Okay. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Smashville. She dresses nice. Loves to work out. Family, laugh, country music, loves the Lord. Doesn't have a lot of diversity in her smile.
It's a stupid hat.
A lot of. She's a nice figure. That girl, who's that? Is that a friend of hers or her?
Let me get a close in. I
Go
can't
ahead.
see that.
I forgot this is yours. Go ahead.
So we're doing this live, everybody.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, we'll give. So here, the thing
so
on
you
here
can
too.
heart it, right?
I also have to say, you kind of have to say something. I think you can just like.
Can you call her on the show?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
You can't call anybody.
We should do that. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god. Let's see. I know what I'm gonna say.
You should follow my podcast. Tell her that. Do you want to call into our podcast live?
No, I'm gonna respond to the Razorback comment.
What'd you put?
Go Dogs.
That'll really bring her in. I'm sure she'll be crawling.
Whatever. They like
an opposing team.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they don't.
I don't know anything about.
Nobody likes agreeable people.
Well, she's conservative.
That's what I'm saying. They like a little fight. There we go. All right, continue on. There's another one.
This is great. I wish we had it on the big screen.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we got Emily here. She's verified.
Okay, so there's a voice note.
Here we go.
So we know there's no last names, but go ahead and we'll play this. You're putting this out public, so what's the prompt? No, there's no last name. What's the prompt?
Is that you?
All I ask is that you, and it's a voice prompt. These are always weird. I haven't come across one where I'm like,
I'm excited. Is it okay?
Go for it.
All right, here we go.
All I ask is that you bear with me. I'm new at Hinge, and I'm still learning it.
That's honestly really genuine.
I know, but like,
now,
why
did
you voice that?
Yeah, well, I think
why voice? So I guess you had to put it out there to make sure she doesn't sound like this.
I have so many thoughts, like what you could do.
I'm looking for a solid man.
I don't want to talk about my transition.
Never had kids. I want kids. I'm just here. I'm here to get some ass. Right. So maybe they do that just so you know what they sound like.
I mean, but by her smile there, I could tell she's probably like, I don't get it. I'm like, all right, let's see what she says. All right. She didn't capitalize the first letter of her paragraph. That kind of pisses me off.
Fucking grammar.
You are sincere.
You
I'll fall for you.
You is important.
Yeah, you is special. Hardworking, patient, encouraging, and have a good sense of humor.
Okay. All right, here's the deets.
Here we go. She's a woman. She's 37.
Okay.
Straight. Clarksville.
5'7".
She's here in town.
There you go.
Caucasian. Don't have children. Want children. She has a cat.
Meow.
Marijuana? Lots.
Our pussies won't get along.
No, I'm kidding. She's from Louisiana. That's cool.
What's the job? Actually, I don't give a fuck about the job as long. Here's the thing.
Her job is monogamy.
Normally, I don't give a flying fuck.
She's a
what?
OB hospitalitus. I'm saying that all fucked up. I know.
Hospitalist.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
I'm not
really
probably
smart.
some sort of hospital administrator.
All right, here we
go. Normally, I don't care about the job, except I have to be on the lookout for teachers.
Yeah, you do.
Because of my particular.
You're a real piece of shit, Zach.
My opinion, I have to be on the lookout.
And because I don't have enough money. Is that what you're telling me?
And also,
you're poor.
Right, and also they'll be off for like 2 months in the year, going God knows where, and I have to work.
That's true. You'll be jealous.
Right,
You'll be all pissed off. Start to resent them.
Right.
Yeah. So I like it. I like her when she doesn't smile with her teeth.
Oh, that's mean.
Having kids and cats together. You're already halfway there.
I need you to swipe with the other hand. You're blocking everything.
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to. I don't know how to. Oh, like this. Sorry.
With the finger that you're holding the phone with.
I'm an idiot. Here we go. One thing I'll never do again. She's never going to do this again. Sacrifice my time and emotional energy expecting somebody to change their mind or values.
Lame.
I was going to say anal.
Yeah, I know. That's mine.
I'll let you decide. Right, trying to cut back on.
I mean, I think you know the answer.
I was going to do that, but I didn't want to let it. No, I'll lose her.
Nah,
how many do you get a day? Like 5?
So I think I've got a limit up there is what it's telling me. Once that meter fills up, then I guess I have.
Oh, who's that in the background?
Yikes.
Is that Dave and Buster's? Is that Dave back there busting?
I want to see the little girls dress up Santa back there.
Yeah, but that looks like Santa.
All right, let's see. I'll do one here. I'll narrate one. Hopefully this is riveting entertainment here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Let's chat about the best Christmas traditions. Must do Nashville tourist traps. How being a Vols fan is hard. Gross. I don't want to do any of those things.
Immediately X.
I don't want to chat about any of those things.
I'm immediately about to fall asleep.
I want to chat. If we want to talk about best Christmas traditions, yeah. How about that? Christmas lasts too fucking long.
You should tell her that.
Must do Nashville tourist traps. Nashville, I try to avoid these days.
Right.
How being a Vols fan is hard. Yeah, y'all suck. I imagine it's hard.
Right. I don't know shit about that.
So, my happy place: a sunset overlooking a city or a sunrise on the water.
Okay, well, Salt Life. Thanks.
Cool. So awesome. 30, 5-4.
Oh.
No drinking, smoking, drugs, or also drugs. Pills? The fuck? Weed or drugs?
She's on pills?
So she's lame?
She's on pills? Oh, like...
No, I guess that's just drugs. So I guess it's they have no drinking, no smoking cigarettes, no smoking marijuana, and then no drugs.
Cool.
They separate marijuana from the rest of the
controlled
narcotics.
Substances.
Okay. An executive assistant. If loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right. The Golden State Warriors. Basketball. Don't give a flying fuck about shooty hoops. Wants to know one thing that instantly puts me in a good mood. Boobs.
That's what she said, or is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
answering her question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take me back. This also drives me nuts. I hate this. Girls do this. I've never done this, but girls do this. Whenever they post their vacation pics, they'll put take me back. I'm like, you can go anytime you want.
Yeah, but they can't.
Take yourself back.
Well, I think it's just like
I get it, but it's just it is one of those.
Well, they just
pet
put I
peeves
should
for me.
come back here.
Be like, this was fun.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
But it's always take me back.
Or I wish I was back here.
Is that the reason why they say that? Because somebody else paid for the trip.
I'm not sure how that works.
Take me back.
I don't think I've ever really. I can't remember last time I was on a trip and I don't take selfies very often. It weirds me out.
Meh.
Yeah, that's a hard.
Don't even need to. We don't even need to investigate this one.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying I think we should stop this one right here.
I don't want to say that. Like I don't know.
No, I'm out.
I'm out of that. Yeah, good call. What is this? Oh,
here we go.
What's her name?
Caitlin. Could be. Well, it could be.
It could be what?
Could be Catlin.
I'm sure it's probably Catlin. That's probably her name.
I mean, phonetically, it could be Catlin.
She spelled it wrong.
She spelled her name wrong.
It's I-N.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
All right. Typical Sunday. Church, hanging out with friends. usually an outdoor activity of some sort. I'm assuming she's deep Southern.
Are you assuming that's how she talks? Her name's Catlin?
Correct. My name's I'm Catlin.
I'm Catlin.
Fills out all of the necessary requirements. Not above 25, so she's not an idiot.
IT security.
Ooh, useless.
You're both dorks.
Sometimes drinks, doesn't do any other fun
sometimes
stuff.
does pills.
Right, right. It does. Sometimes mainlines heroin.
That's right. Little occasional meth.
Just right. So only in social occasions. Right.
No.
I'm only a social shooter. Okay.
Looks like Outward Bound.
Little zip line action.
Oh, look at that. How you know what that means?
Bendy.
Look at the undercarriage.
All right. She's airing it out.
Do you think that's genuine?
The key to my heart is showing empathy and compassion for others. Ow.
Is that one of the things like if somebody says, "What would you do if you won $1 million?" and someone says, "I would donate half of it to charity"?
Yeah, but I guarantee you, like if she saw like the guy she was like dating, like I don't know, crying or some shit like that,
She'd say he's a pussy.
She'd
say, "Hey, your vagina's showing."
She'd be like, "Oh, look, there's where all the moisture went in your fucking eyes." Because
okay, yeah, because you're like, I'm dry as fuck now.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly,
you.
100%.
That makes sense. Look, she can be sad.
Oh, she plays
Wonderwall
guitar. Yes,
it's cool. Why is she looking down?
What if it's like Rob Zombie?
Well, she doesn't know her chords, so she hasn't been playing that long.
Right,
She has to look down.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah, you're supposed to use your other hand, idiot.
Try not to suck. I could take a picture with a flute and not play it. This is stupid.
So one thing she wants to know: if you could have any career and money wasn't an issue, what would you do? Space pirate.
Sex.
Oh,
or a space pirate.
Like if you could have any career, because she's asking about a career, it'd be space
sex
pirate.
worker.
I would want to be a space pirate. Okay.
All right. What's in?
Oh, big money.
Is that Vegas?
She does a little gambling. She probably has a crippling gambling addiction. That's awesome.
It's better than
and
that.
she
paddleboards.
Paddleboards. That's nice.
Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, if we can.
Okay.
Oh, you want to get?
I don't. This is for you.
This is all for me. Oh,
yes.
Just for me. Okay.
Well, yeah. What am I? I mean,
I'll say. Boop, boop,
oh my god.
Oh, what? Sturdy.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
She seems cool.
All right. We'll do.
Is she in town? Oh wait. Do you have a gambling addiction?
There you go. I like it. Actually,
God.
if we come across one that I like, you're gonna do the prompts. You're gonna select the prompt and my response.
Ooh, dude,
too much pressure? Okay.
No, not really, but like I haven't. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'll do that. But I don't want you to see what I put. I just want you to just. I'm not gonna do anything that's inappropriate.
It'd be really funny if you did that, and then I end up matching. They responded
That's fine,
back,
but it
and
was
I'm
me.
like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna do anything inappropriate. I would not do that to you. You know that. Like, but I want to put something.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Hey, whoa! Who's this? Let me see.
I got to see too. You can't have you blindly over here. I got to see the person.
I'm not a monster.
But when it comes to response,
if you left the room and forgot your phone,
you do the response.
Yeah. Well, if it's something like
actually, you have to say what the response is on the show because we actually are on the show. We're not just doing this for shits and giggles. What is it? All right. So what is that? What we got here? My simple pleasures. All right. Well, let's start. We'll
say that generic bullshit. I hate one. I don't like that.
Felt cute. Might delete later.
Why the fuck would you delete it if it's a cute picture? What does that mean?
Well, you should never post it in the first place.
Yeah, it's not a good one anyway. So try harder.
God, we sound like assholes.
I don't care. Everyone knows I'm a piece of shit. It's fine.
I'm noticing that it must be. It's matching me with people. So I noticed on here is it tries to do geographic location as well, but it's doing best match. If I wanted to do nearby, I have to pay.
Yeah, but this isn't that close or this that far away.
That's true.
So it's the Murfreesboro. It ain't nothing.
I'm not driving to Murfreesboro.
I used to do it all the time. It's not that bad. It's actually fun.
For you're you and I'm me.
I was also 19. I would drive anywhere. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Even if your shit don't run right, you'll take a cab. I go crazy for sushi and pickles.
Okay.
Or I think it's the pickle. All right, sorry.
I go crazy for sushi as well.
Guess where this photo was taken? How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
The beach.
Water.
Right.
Sand. That's cool. The beach. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I'm bored with her.
Me too.
Like,
Let's move on.
yeah, like, okay, yeah, because I'm gonna hit that hard.
Hit a big old X on that one. There you go.
Oh,
Let me see.
I'll stick around. Hold on. Oh, seeing it's what's happening here. All right, let me start over.
Just a bad first pick, maybe?
No, maybe. Well, I don't know. I think it's the way she's standing. It's just odd looking. Okay.
It is a weird kind of
Comment if you've
pose.
been here.
A wall?
Like her?
Like a sidewalk.
Her neck?
The fuck? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
That's all right. The one thing I'd love to know about you is something new you recently tried or learned. Comment 69. Like you just found out about it.
Right. I just learned what it is.
Knitting.
Right.
She's a pharmacist. Hold on now.
I just learned about what
Did you hear that?
a waffle stomp is.
What is that? We'll look it up after we'll look it up later.
I'll tell you what it is right now.
What is it?
It was a coworker of mine told me what a waffle stomp was. It's whenever you shit in the shower and then you stomp it through the drain.
Oh, that makes sense.
Has the great waffle.
I've never shit in the shower.
I've always called it a turd stomper, but
I've never shit in the shower.
no, me neither. Not voluntarily.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I neither. I wouldn't be able to stop laughing if I tried it because I've never shit standing up. Like that'd be hilarious. So, she's a pharmacist. So,
Ooh,
I know.
dollar bill, y'all.
Auburn
That was
University. She's looking for life partner. She likes ice cream and lemonade.
Oh, fantastic. I don't know.
She takes pride in lifelong friendships
Okay.
and being open, occasionally doing yard work. Okay.
So let me see what was that?
Oh, that's a video. Look at here. Did you see that? Look. Oh.
Oh, a little wink.
Well,
Wink. Okay. That's a little creepy.
it'd be funny if she sneezed on accident on camera. That would have been way funnier.
Or she ripped a fart.
That's on the audio here in a minute.
Yeah, she was the audio thing. The fuck?
I don't know what that is. What do you think? I don't know.
Flip a coin on that one. You got some coinage over there.
All right. Heads, yes.
Heads, yes.
Tails,
Tails, no.
Tails.
Oh, out of here. So, see ya.
See ya. This ain't much better.
Ooh, nope.
He said, I'm out.
No.
Sorry. Its camera's too far in.
Yeah, scroll. We have to.
But simple pleasure.
Let me read some of
fantasy football.
Yeah, so
Here, you do this
we got.
one. You do this one.
So we got Jenna.
I don't know if we should do this the entire show.
Yeah, we'll probably we'll do this
I
last
don't want
one.
this to.
We'll
People are
last
gonna
one.
be like, I'm tired of
Simple
hearing about this.
Pleasures NFL Red Zone. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
Oh, that's the channel package thing or whatever.
Yeah, where it's it shows all the games all at once.
I watch
when they're
fucking
in Red
dirt
Zone.
bikes. I don't know.
Fantasy football, board games, escape rooms, curling, and sarcasm.
Curling.
That's
I'll
interesting.
be honest with you. Curling is pretty.
Maybe she means her hair.
I don't think so. I think she means the actual competition of curling. Have you
Okay.
watched it?
Oh yeah, it's intense.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's crazy. When they got the little brooms and they're like,
And of course, I love watching it when it's the other country. It's like, do you know no?
Right,
And they're
right.
like, broom, and I have no idea what they're saying,
And
but
they're
it's really
sweeping
intense.
in front of it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's awesome.
It's crazy. All right, within my age bracket,
Is there another picture than that one?
nearby. Ooh, she did not answer any of the alcohol, drugs, or smoking.
So
questions.
she's a meth head.
So she is party hardy. Alrighty.
All right. What's her name?
Janae.
Well, you know what? The other Jenna had AIDS.
Yeah, right. And then she comes back and being like, "Oh, now I love you."
Yeah, does she know she
All right,
gave
great.
him
Now
AIDS?
she has a kid and has. You're right. Exactly.
The kid's probably got it.
I'm sure she got AIDS from like a needle or whatever. But
Yeah.
she shows back up. Okay, so just there's some unfilmed sections of this life story here.
There's
right?
there's a lot of plot holes.
So they bang it out,
of course.
right? And then she decides she can't stay. She disappears and whatever goes
Yeah.
off. For like the third time, she's disappeared on him. But at least he got some.
She
got
accepts
some,
his
right?
seed.
She got some. Accepted her, right. And then got obviously had the kid. So was pregnant it was his kid. So yeah, either she had AIDS and banged him, had sex with Forrest Gump, or she was impregnated by Forrest Gump and then got AIDS.
No, she wouldn't have contracted it while she was.
With needles.
Yeah, but I think she stopped doing that afterwards.
Well, she probably didn't know she was pregnant. So there's just a period of time where they don't know that they're pregnant because there's a gestational period before you start showing symptoms of pregnancy. So I'm just thinking timeline wise is either she had AIDS when she had sex with him and she knew it, or maybe she didn't know it.
In the book, she died of hepatitis C.
Okay, so it wasn't AIDS. So maybe it was just Hep C the whole time. I thought it was AIDS.
It says here she died of AIDS, HIV in the movies. But if she would have had HIV, she would have given it. She would have passed it to her son.
Okay, so maybe that's the reason why.
So the film
why
never
they do that
says
in the book? Why'd they do that in the movie? They should have done Hep C because now we're all like, the fuck? She sounds like a terrible person.
It says here, notably, hepatitis C was discovered in '89, which is why the doctors could do little for her in the '80s. So in the book, she had it, but they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, but the movie,
yeah,
she had full-blown AIDS.
She full-blown AIDS.
Right. And so it's not something like you said. She had to have had it when she had sex with him.
Which means
that the kid has it.
And then she gave it to him. Well,
and then also
unless he dodged a bullet. Basically, she's still a piece of shit.
Correct. So the only thing is what I'm thinking is that she, because the kid was already like so many years old or whatever.
Right, correct.
Before Gump came back around.
Yeah.
So my thing is like she got pregnant by him and it still was not enough of a wake-up call. When she had the baby, she was still out there or whatever, sharing needles and penis, and got AIDS while she had a newborn.
Right.
And then she finally got her shit together and was like, "Oh, I'm dying." Well,
I got a
she didn't really
virus.
get her.
Don't know how to. He's, I'll take care of you.
Right. I'll take care of you. Right.
Yeah.
So basically, Jenny sucks.
She does suck.
Right. But let's see if this Jenny doesn't.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
that's a nice picture.
Yes, but that's better.
Was that a dog in the background of that one?
Friends.
Her friends all smile with their teeth, which is great.
Which is good. Okie dokie. Green flags. She's listing her green flags.
I like that first one. I do like the first one a
lot. Willing to watch Hallmark movies with me.
I like Hallmark movies.
Okay.
Because I'm an idiot.
Loves Jesus. Ready for commitment in a relationship. Okay.
From here, that looks like it said...
Enjoys traveling.
From here, that looks like it said enjoys trafficking.
And trafficking in small humans.
I do.
Ability to have fun and also have deeper conversations.
The commitment in relationship's important. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a nice
Maybe
picture.
You should date her with the Hallmark movies.
No. I'm taken. This right here that's a nice picture of her too. She does her makeup well.
Sure. Big Packers fan. A little video. She can ball. She can hoop.
She can. I mean, that's. Okay. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, she's just playing horse.
Whore or horse?
Horse.
Okay, sorry.
No, that was in her 20s.
That's a good one. I think you should holler at that one.
All right.
Or whatever y'all say it.
I don't know. Why are you asking? I don't know these. I don't know how
you
male
need to take
female
this,
interactions work anymore.
Because any of these women you might potentially be with, I have to meet too.
Okay. I got to ask about this.
What's that?
Curling.
Have you ever played? Tell her you have a podcast about curling. That's all we talk about strictly is curling.
Actually, I think that was on my profile.
What is this? Rapid fire? What is this?
No, we're done with this.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's
we need to move on to the next segment of We're Going to Make It Up.
My bad. Sometimes I forget we're recording and we're just bullshitting.
Yeah, no, that's what this show is just bullshitting. That's what we should have called it.
But it does, I do like,
bullshitting.
So I use, when I online dated, I've said it before, way episodes ago, I used this was right around 18, 19. I used, it was Plenty of Fish was free.
Mm-hmm. That one is scary.
It is very scary. Yeah, it was very scary. I never went on any dates from that. And I used, I was going to do eHarmony. It was a little more complicated. It was a lot then.
For some reason, I want to say Crunk met his wife on Plenty of Fish.
And then he met, was it? I don't remember. I have to ask him. He did meet her online. I used Match. That was the big one then. And I paid, because at first when you made your profile, excuse me. And the reason I did that too was because to online date at the time, because like when you're living a small town like we do, or smaller, your circle is the same people you probably dated in high school.
Yeah.
So at the time I was like, I need to branch out. So that's when I went on. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Oh, you're looking at the hallway. Somebody's about to jump out. Made me nervous, dude. So I was like, you just got this blank stare.
I was just thinking.
I was going to walk by in a dirty nightie. I'm like, great. It's fucking. He's like, by the way, I've been speaking to my dead. I'm like,
right.
Oh,
I was egging on the ghost. Choking.
Yeah, so that's why I did that. So I branched out a little bit from here. But yeah, you had to. So you could like people's stuff and send winks, but you couldn't talk to anybody like unless you paid.
Yeah.
So it was like $35 a month.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I went on several dates with that, and I had a good experience. Like, because you always heard horror stories when I first started online dating. Like, it was like, oh, it's freaks. And there is. But the ones I actually did end up dating for a while, I had a good time. I met some really nice people. Like, it was cool. But this is way before Tinder and all that wild ass shit that's out there now. I couldn't tell you 3 of them out right now.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
that one seems cool.
We talked about this before, is because you're an optimistic person about other people.
That's
I'm
correct.
Not.
Yeah, but that app seems pretty cool. Like that's a lot. It's plenty, but it's,
right.
It's not a bunch of fucking teenagers.
Well, I like it too because that one, I don't know why I got rid of it. I guess like I said, I just kind of was like, fuck online dating. I'm out.
I remember.
The only one I kept around, like I said, was Tinder, just because it's fun to like swipe and.
Is that basically
whatever?
That's not like for like booty calls. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay. I mean, remember that we had the episode that never aired with your brother, and he talked all about that.
That's right.
But yeah, so Tinder is like for the hookups, which I guess people still do. Hinges for dates, actual dates.
Oh, okay.
And then God knows what anybody else, and maybe like Match and eHarmony are for like old people.
Are you excited if you do get to go on a date? Like, would you be? I mean, if it was one of those like did come back and you're like, hey, we should go out to dinner.
That's a good question. Let me think about that. If I match with somebody on there, that's the reason why I feel like I'm like the worst at dating, because it doesn't excite me. Is that weird?
That is very weird.
Like the thought of like matching.
I mean, I'm a weird guy myself, and you're weird too. But like that's odd to me that you would not be excited.
Well, the thought of like matching and going on this like forced. I mean, it's not forced.
It's not forced.
But I mean, it is kind of you forcing yourself. Ritual.
Well, you're
dating ritual.
You're breaking the norm, like for your normal activity.
Right.
Like, I need to be uncomfortable.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So right. So who looks forward to being uncomfortable?
Oh, I used to love first dates.
Yeah, but you just said it's an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, but
you're trying to get out of your comfort zone. So meaning, i.e., it's uncomfortable
for you. I wasn't uncomfortable.
I know. That's what. So I'm telling you, that's where I'm at.
Oh,
so
okay,
that's
gotcha.
what I'm saying is that the reason it's not weird for me to say I'm not enthusiastic about dating is because it is an uncomfortable thing generally.
Gotcha.
And I don't look forward to uncomfortable things.
I got you. Okay. I got you. All right. Yeah. So, but I'm not being. I mean, I think you should be a little excited. I mean, or at least fucking pretend to be when you get there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can put it.
I would be weirded out if I got there and she was just like, this is going to be great.
Well, I don't know.
Or you could run a joke at it.
Well, I'll be honest. It really does depend on my mood.
Yeah.
At the particular day, because
so you're saying if you knew
some days I'm like fuck, I'm no. So it'd have to be a day where I'm like feeling particularly social.
So if let's say you did make plans for a date.
Yeah.
Let's say it was a Tuesday, but you made the date for Friday night. You wouldn't be excited going towards it?
I'll put it this way. It probably would not be a Friday night. It would have to be a weekend, because knowing me is I'm a extroverted introvert or introverted extrovert or whatever you want to call it, but I have a social tank.
Oh yeah,
when it's empty, I'm out. So if I'm socializing and I have like a lot of activity at work on a Friday, and where I'm engaging, did a lot of meetings, we do our story time, we're laughing, having a good, and now I'm like, okay, now I got to get away from people. The last thing that I want to do is go on a date. Because
that's your introverted side.
That's because I have to shut down recharge, power back up. I can't just go right into another. I can keep it going, I suppose, but if I get back home and I get into a settled mode, lock it up. I'm out. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do anything for the next 24 hours.
That interaction you just had would charge me up. I would be fucking jazzed. After that, I wouldn't have to be like a.
That's what it would have to go. It'd have to go right into like from work, all energized with like human interaction, and have to go right into the date with that same enthusiasm. But if I have a gap where I go back home and I'm like done, I'm telling you, it's like a switch.
Dude, I would be jazzed on the car ride, and then I would be unnervous, Nelly excited.
So that's what I'm saying. I could be.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you what would happen if I got home and I'm like settled in.
Okay.
I can't just flip it back on.
Oh, ew. You gotta fix that.
That makes sense. No, I ain't
you gotta fix that.
No, I'm 37. There ain't no fixing it.
You gotta fix that.
No, that ain't happening. This is default hardware. Okay,
I got you.
This is base code.
Well, I would be excited for you. I think it'd be cool.
So it would have to be, the next day on a Saturday or something like that, or like I said, if I had I don't know, I just wouldn't bring as much enthusiasm to the date that the person deserves because I would be socially drained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, imagine if you went on a date and you were like butt ass tired. You got like 3 hours of sleep, and then you did manual labor for 12 hours. Would you want to fucking go on a date? No, hell's no. You'd be like, I'm crashing. I'm done. That's the same way I feel, but from social.
Yeah,
activity.
I still think I would get. I don't know. I can't really say. I haven't date. I don't.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You had to do anything. Where you're fucking. You say you slept 3 hours the night before. You worked, and then you went and ran through the woods, and then you got home, and Kylie was like, "Hey, we're gonna go double date with the neighbors," and you'd be like, "Oh, I don't know."
I'd have to go.
Oh, what?
Yeah, nice try.
But would you want to? No.
Probably. Depending on the company, I probably would. I'm telling you, dude.
You get the point that I'm trying to make.
Oh no, I 100% get what you're saying.
I'm trying to get it to where yours. Yeah. What
I just want to disagree.
At what point would you be like, I'm not? I don't want to be around people.
Oh, after I left Walmart.
Okay, there you go. So right after you leave Walmart, you don't want to be around people.
I don't want to be around fucking anybody.
Mine is like when I get off work, I don't want to be around people.
I got you. I got you.
Unless I'm, like we're meeting for drinks after work or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's just a continuation of the day. But if I ever get back home.
I'm always wanting to do something. I told Kylie the other day, I was sitting around, she said what I said. I said, I just want to do stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, if Zach called me right now and it was 3 a.m. and he said, hey, I think we should I just feel like going to the gym. Do you want to go? Or, hey, Waffle House, do you want to go get a waffle? I would fucking get out of bed and get dressed and go get a waffle.
Yes, yeah, I'm not doing that.
If it was you, any of my friends called, like, hey, dude,
I do it.
You want to go to the gym or you want to? Yeah, I'm getting up.
So I have a recent example of me not doing this.
Okay.
I think it was a Friday. It might have been a Thursday night or something. It was after work. I got home and I'm settled in. I've already eaten. I've already showered.
I like how you're like,
I'm nesting. I've got Netflix on or whatever. I'm like binging my shows or whatever the fuck. I'm settled in. I already got my jammies on. I'm done. All right. I'm about to crank one out and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
You should put that as your green flag. Crank one out.
I'm settled in. Okay. And then I get a text being like a couple of some coworkers were like out drinking in my neck of the woods or up here, right? Up in the old Clarksville. And
sure.
They're having a good old time. And they're trying to coax me to come out, being like sending me pictures and texts, and it's a whole thing. And like they're, libations are being had, and so they're getting drunker, sure. A little toasty. And like I'm like, haha, no, I'm good. I'm trying to like let them know I'm not coming out, but they're like keep going,
sure.
Trying to get me to come out.
You're a fun guy.
They just don't know. And I told them this the night. I was like, it's not happening. It's not. I don't care what. It's not like there. You could be like, hey, there's 30 naked women at this bar and they all want to fuck you. I'm like, I'm settled in.
You're an idiot.
I know.
You would go.
This is. I'm
you
saying,
would go.
Well, I'm absolutely extreme. I'd go.
Actually go.
I definitely would go. But what I'm saying is there was short of that. There's very little thing that there's nothing they could really say that was going to get me to go.
I could get you
because it was already like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm like an hour from being out.
Yeah,
I'm not going out now.
Right. I'm not in college anymore.
I'm not doing that shit. So if you would have caught me, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
We're
maybe
not out at 5.
5 or 6 o'clock, and you're like, hey, we're going to go do this. Now I can plan for this. I'm like, okay, let me run home, change, prepare for this. Let's go. Let's pick up at 7 o'clock, do whatever I got to do, crank one out before I go. You don't want to go with a loaded gun, whatever I got to do. What I'm saying is, once I've already set my mind to I'm in, I'm in.
Yeah, I agree.
If I've settled my mind to going out, I'm going out.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
You're like an old man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I just can't just flip a switch and be like, oh, Mr. Social. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And I'm a social person, but only whenever I want you to see me be a social person.
Right. I've seen both sides.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen you become a 7.
Yeah, which is yeah, you did, and especially this last time around. I don't know. The first time we were in Vegas too. This last time was definitely.
This time.
This was where I was. Yeah, I became you.
You did. It was awesome.
Pretty much. So yeah, it's there. But I had to get real fucked up to get there.
Oh, speaking of fucked up, have you seen? Do you watch True Detective?
Yes.
I'm cutting. I apologize for the hard right turn, but have you watched? How many seasons?
I saw the first 3. I'm not watching.
I'm sorry for
not watching it.
Why?
Well, first of all, I don't like Jodie Foster.
Okay,
at all. The best, I think, maybe the only thing she was in that I liked the movie, but still, I was the entire time I was like, I wish this was a different actress.
She's odd.
Was Contact.
Silence of the Lambs was good too.
Silence of the Lambs, sure.
She fit the,
but that was so long ago. I guess earlier in her career, that was fine. But I just never been a big Jodie Foster.
Okay,
fan.
all that aside, I've never seen 1, 2, or 3. I've watched 4. At least
the whole thing?
At least what's out right now.
Okay.
Episode 4 just came out today.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Okay.
It's wild as fuck. My mom texted me and was like, "Have you watched it?" And she's watched, I think, season 1 of them. She was like, "You need to watch it." So I did. I turned it on. I was like, hooked. Episode 1, hooked. It's wild.
I get it.
And I'm right now. It's like, and it's not. And there's a little bit. And I don't know where it's going to go. But it's this particular season has a very X-Files feel. Not alien. Nothing like. It's just. It's very mysterious, and there's some weird shit going on, and it's just like you don't know if it's biological. You don't know if it's nuts. It's cool.
That's the show.
It's awesome. I'm hooked bad.
The show is you've never seen one.
I've only seen clips. I've seen where Colin Farrell beats up that bully's dad on the front porch with a pair of brass knuckles.
Season 2 was weird.
That's
season 2 was weird. Season 3 was kind of boring.
Okay.
But I guarantee, I don't care. I don't know what's happening in this 4th season. I guarantee you, season 1 beats them all.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
I'll go back and watch. I'll watch season because it's got Matthew McConaughey. I'll watch it.
They could have, and Woody Harrelson, two of the best. And also, there's a nice scene.
I know. I've seen it.
But anyway, it is. They could have just ended it right there, and it would have gone down as like one of the best seasons of TV.
Okay, I'll watch it.
It's good.
Okay.
So, especially McConaughey.
Okay. Well, if you get a chance,
but
do me a favor.
Well,
watch episode 1.
I've held off on watching it because I've heard that it goes real hard into some woke territory.
I will,
especially with race.
I mean, I trust your opinion a lot on. Well, you and I agree pretty much on everything, but except for naps,
and apparently dating
but
going out.
That's either way.
And working out.
It's sprinkled in, but no more than anything is anymore at all, and it makes sense to the story. Like it makes sense for the particular characters to feel that way, but it's not like shoved down my throat, and it's thrown back by the other character. So and I don't like that shit either. I don't, and it hasn't bothered me a bit. Internally, I may make a comment like "quit fucking whining,"
right?
But that's it. But I try to take it as what's happening.
That's the reason why I have not decided to watch it.
I don't think it would bother you that much.
Well, here's the reason why. It's not. I hear what you're saying about like that's just the way it is. They're going to sneak it in and everything, but that I'm not. The first 3 seasons were not that.
Yeah, and
then they took something that is a fucking hardcore ass show that's real. And then they put that in there. I'm just like, I'm not.
I don't have anything to compare it to as far as other seasons.
That's what I'm saying. If you watch the first 3 seasons, especially the first one, and then you watch this one with all that, it would piss you off. That's the reason why I don't want to watch it, because I don't want to be pissed off at it. Well, so I'm going to wait until it's all done, and then so people can be like, and then I'll read some stuff about like how it compares to the other seasons, and then I'll maybe watch it.
I'll let you know. Because I'll end up finishing them before you'll probably start the 4th.
One thought you said about with the characters, it makes sense for the characters to feel this way or say that thing or do this thing or whatever. Here's the problem with that, because I've heard that before and been like, well, this is real life because this is how these characters would react in this situation in a woke way. But the thing is like people write those characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're people in behind. That's what when you're watching a show, I think sometimes you get so sucked into it. I do too, but you forget that like somebody is writing this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're making choices on what the characters are saying, and so whenever they inject woke stuff in there, all I picture in my mind is some fat fucking blue haired writing this shit.
And there's times when like there's one particular conversation in the show because it's cops. Like there's a particular banter back and forth this woman says, and she's the hard veteran cop, whatever. And it happens in Alaska. So and I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna say it wrong. Like the people that come from Alaska, that I don't know what you call that group of people. It's Native American, if you would, to Alaska. Yeah. She's of that origin or whatever. So
yeah. Inuit or whatever.
Thank you. Yeah. So she was making a comment about a case, and it was like, well, if they were white, this would have been solved and all this stuff. So I heard that, and of course, my mom was just like, fuck, of course.
Right.
And then Jodie's foster character, of course, bats it back, and she's like, don't give me a fucking break. Like, she bats it back. I was really shocked that it threw it back. Usually it's like, oh, and there's like that a sense of agreement, but she just immediately like volleyed that bitch back and was like, no, it's not what it was. Don't give me that. So there is that, and you're right. And it's someone really like, well, we should really bring this up. This is important. It's like, is it, I mean, did we have to have this in there? But regardless of that, the story, mystery, all that they're trying to solve is a lot more powerful and a lot more fun and a lot like crazy, that it outweighs that shit. I'm going to finish it. It's cool. I'll let you know what I think when I finish it. And if you get it, I'm going to watch season 1.
You should watch season 1.
Let me watch season 1. It's an anthology series in a way. So like it's different. So I know season 1, of course, is always going to bat harder and be awesome. Like, cause it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
So
season 2 was weird. I mean, when you're watching it, I'll be honest. I don't even remember like what the fuck the story was even about in season 2. It was all over the place. But it had a couple of good scenes.
Okay.
But and then season 3 really was just kind of boring because it had Mahershala Ali, who I like.
I do too.
But he didn't have really anybody to like play off of. It was just kind of him.
Okay.
And just like just to forewarn you, I guess. Usually in these seasons, there's like time jumps, or there's like it shows like them many years later. And to where it's kind of like it shows how this one case for this detective or group of detectives or 2 detectives or whoever, it kind of shows how each season is about how this one case basically affected the life of these detectives, and it stuck with them. Like this one case stuck with them forever, and they can never. It just like clinged on, like it became part of them.
Yeah,
is what each season is pretty much about. And so it really follows one case. I mean, so they always show like a flash forward where they're older and where they are now and how much that case still kind of affected them. It's kind of interesting kind of thing. But especially season 1. Season 2 did the same thing. Season 3 did the same thing. So it's usually, and this one may be different where it may wrap all up within the same 3 weeks or month or whatever timeline on the show. Or they may have a huge jump. You never know. It may hit on episode 5. Or may not happen until the last episode. You never know.
So far, there hasn't been any time jumps.
But it's interesting. Definitely should watch season 1 just because I know you're a big McConaughey fan, and it's probably one of his best roles.
I'll watch it. That's my plan was to finish this one, but I've got now that it's happening still. I'll just start watching season 1.
Yeah.
Since we're on the shows and stuff, I watched this movie on Netflix, The Greatest Night of Pop. I don't know if you've seen it on the list or whatever. So it's about the 80s, I think 85. When they, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, and all them came together and did "We Are the World," like that song.
Sure.
So everybody knows the song. Like it was one of the first times like they used music to like feed Ethiopia and all that stuff. But anyways, it's awesome because if you're into 80s music.
So the Ethiopians were feeding on music?
Yeah, right. I probably said that all fucked up. But that's what they were doing is they were all kinds of shit going on. But they brought all those artists together. If you're into music, I love 80s music, but I actually got to see like how that was done. That's some wild shit. Like Lionel Richie had to bring all them together and like for one night and get all that shit done, all these artists in one room. And by the way, Bob Dylan is a freak. 100%. I don't know if you don't like music, but
yeah, this interests me none.
Oh, that's how I feel every time you bring up sports. So you're fucking welcome. Anyways, it's a good one. If you guys are into music at all or anything, I enjoyed it.
Like,
it was
we were
cool.
bringing all these artists together to feed the children one day and fuck them tomorrow.
I mean, I just was there for the music. I can't do shit for anybody. that
Celebrities piss me off. Just entertain me.
Yeah, I know.
Just entertain me. Just do your job.
I was there because it was the first time.
Like I get that that's like a good thing. Like they do charity and all this kind of stuff. But then the stuff but then there's only so many charities. There's only so many benefits to feed the kids and save the whales. There's only so much of that.
Right.
So then to fill their fucking goofy's time, they have to do other weird shit.
Yeah.
Where they got to lecture people.
Correct.
Like I'm out. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: since you're in the sports,
read the lines
or that particular genre of sports. I like sports too. I'm not a weirdo, but what is the big deal with Taylor Swift dating that dude? Why is that such a big deal?
That's a good question. So
I know both of them are. I know she's famous, and I know him. But
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Fucking deal.
I'm gonna say something controversial to the Swifties out there.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not a Swiftie, so.
First of all, Travis Kelce is kind of a goober. He's kind of cringy. He's a dork.
Is he a good football player?
He's a fantastic football player.
Okay.
He's future Hall of Famer. But he was actually, if just go back and look at old clips of whenever he was on a dating show. He was on like a bachelor style dating show where it was a bunch of girls were trying to date Travis Kelce. That was the best.
Oh, okay.
It was like Rock of Love and Flavor of Love and all. It was basically those, but it was Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Okay. And it was cringy as fuck. And he's a goober and he's a dork. He's just good looking. He's an athlete. He's made of money. That's his appeal.
Okay. I heard his brother's a lot cooler.
Okay. Jason Kelce is like an everyman. He's like a man's man and he's the coolest. Travis Kelce is kind of a dork. But anyway.
What's his brother's name?
Jason
Kelce.
He was a center for the Eagles.
Yeah, he took his shirt off and was like shouting.
Yeah, he's
amazing.
the coolest shit. I saw a meme about that where that night he apparently met Taylor Swift for the first time.
Perfect.
Who's dating his brother. And someone memed it was like, oh, it's the first time that America's sweetheart got to meet Taylor Swift.
I like that a lot. So everybody really likes him.
Everybody likes Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce is kind of a dork.
Okay.
Here, case in point, every time they win a title of some kind, AFC Championship or the Super Bowl or whatever, or they win the division, he gets up there and they always have like a little trophy ceremony, and they give it to the owner and the coach, and like usually the quarterback, and then some other player, like maybe like the key player of the whole game, a running back or a wide receiver, or maybe someone that got 2 interceptions or whatever. Well, this last time around in the AFC Championship game, Travis Kelce got like over 100 yards and a touchdown. Like he killed it. He was good. He kind of was back to form because there was a little bit of a slump throughout the season, but he got back to form during the playoffs. But anyway, he always does this thing where he says you got to fight. And he's screaming this, and remember this is football, and his thing is to go out there and say you got to fight for your right to party, and everybody's like, okay.
Know your audience.
Right.
He does that
what does that have to do with football?
Is that recorded?
It's so weird and cringy. It makes no sense. So I say all of that to say is he's perfect for Taylor Swift because she's basic as fuck.
Oh, no.
I know. Controversial opinion.
First the teachers. First the teachers,
first
now
of all,
the Swifties.
First of all, I find Taylor Swift to be attractive. She's an attractive girl. Something about her look doesn't.
She just got a boob
I
job, too?
I don't know what it is. Some of her songs are catchy.
They
But
are.
she is she's kind of a dork too. She's kind of
She's awkward.
plain. She's plain. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, she is. But I feel like she fits perfect for Travis Kelce because they can both be kind of cringy, awkward dorks together, right? So I think it's organic and is natural and is genuine that they're dating. They must have met at some fucking celebrity event of some kind. I don't know how they. Because we don't know enough because they don't talk about it. I mean, Travis.
It's none of my business, anyways.
Travis Kelce has a podcast with his brother. They both have a podcast, and they say talk about it a little bit, but not to some detail. Probably because they're trying to keep it private. So for that reason, a lot of people thinking it's a setup thing. It's a staged celebrity pairing.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
I mean, they had them more like it seems pretty genuine to me.
Yeah, but I mean, they could whatever.
I don't know. You can tell I can tell when someone is when it looks uncomfortable. I mean, granted, she's used to being in front of thousands of people, but she's just going to write a song about him if they break up.
Right. That's what I don't know.
I was just curious. I don't know much about. I know Taylor Swift, obviously, but like, I didn't know a lot about him. I mean, I know that I read that he just 111 yards or something, and I know he plays well.
Well, good looking athlete, made of a lot of money. He's been on a dating show already once before. He's kind of been around.
Got it.
The block. So I was and the type of girls that he was
big titty
conquering before was not Taylor Swift style.
Yeah, that's cool.
So whenever Taylor Swift happened, I'm like, okay, weird.
Wouldn't have pictured it.
But then you're like, yeah, but he's kind of a dork.
Who did they hit it off?
So I think they actually kind of match. I think personality wise, it seems. But I'm as a football fan, as a somewhat Taylor Swift. I don't say a fan, but she's okay to me. Like I don't hate Taylor Swift, put it that way. I don't care. Don't give two shits.
Okay.
As a football fan, I'm fucking tired of Taylor Swift, as is every football fan.
Got it. Yeah, because the Super Bowl's next week, right?
Yeah.
I've heard more about Taylor Swift than I have the Super Bowl.
This is going. Here's the conspiracy theory, is that the NFL basically planted refs and staged this whole thing for the Chiefs to beat Baltimore in the AFC Championship game because the Chiefs had to go to the Super Bowl. There was no way. Once Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, the Chiefs actually kind of sucked this year. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks. He will probably go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, including he will be in the conversation with Tom Brady before his career is over. Okay?
Okay.
And all the greats, right? Living and dead. So he's fantastic. But everybody else around him, even Travis Kelce, kind of have a little bit of slump because he was dating Taylor Swift. I feel like his mind wasn't there, and they just were not as good as they've been in the past. There was no way, as soon as Taylor Swift and Kelce became a thing, that the Chiefs were not going to the Super Bowl because, and the NFL has already basically said as much, is that their ratings for the AFC Championship game was the highest they've ever seen.
Oh, here we go.
The Super Bowl will be the highest ratings they've ever fucking seen, and it won't match ever again. This will be the highest rated Super Bowl ever in the history of the Super Bowl, and I doubt it will be repeated. Why? Because the other half of the population is going to be watching the game.
Because they're Swifties.
Because it's girls. Girls are going to be watching it just so that they can, every time Travis Kelce catches a ball, just goes in his general direction, and they show him on screen, they immediately go to the skybox to show her.
That's true. Her reaction.
Every fucking time.
Her reaction.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she's the owner of the team. I don't even do that for the owner.
I saw a meme when it was like the Super Bowl was really excited to have Taylor Swift there. Or
Yeah.
something to do with it about her, not him.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she's, like the coach or something like that. Or
Taking
she's,
over, dude.
Right. Well, she's about to like run onto the field or something.
She might. Fuck, she might be at the coin toss.
Like it was amusing at first, and everybody was kind of like, "Oh, Taylor Swift," but now it's everybody's over it. They hate it so much. I want it to go away.
I was curious about your opinion on that.
It sucks. It's stupid.
I just watched Supercross, man. Been a good season so far.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No, I do. Garrett does. Garrett listening does. You dick.
It's just like
That's the only thing I follow religiously.
name who's the most famous right now motocross guy.
Well, they're not doing motocross now. They're doing Supercross.
Whatever.
The most famous
The most famous.
or the most hyped for the season?
The one that somebody might know.
That's racing currently.
I don't care. No, it doesn't matter. Living or dead, whoever.
Oh. Well, you got Ricky Carmichael. You know who that is.
No, I don't.
Yes, you fucking do.
No clue. Couldn't pick
Jeremy
him out.
McGrath?
Who?
Jeremy McGrath?
Jeremy McGrath?
Yeah. James Stewart?
No. These are strangers.
All right, never mind. Then you're no help. If I get one of them motherfuckers on the show, you better pretend like you know.
I won't.
You better do some homework.
I'll be like, what do you do? Are you an accountant?
I would do research before if I had if you had somebody like famous football
sure.
player, I have to. Because if not, I'm going to look like this. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
No. Look like a high school dropout sitting right here.
Oh, so are these guys in the game anymore? Who's the
No, Ricky Carmichael's retired.
Who's the Michael Jordan of that sport?
Probably Jeremy McGrath. I mean, he's 7-time Supercross champ. 7-time.
Okay. Is he still doing it? Retired?
He's retired. He just now he has the
what
dream job.
era was this? 90s?
Yeah. Yep. He's the only one to hold 7 titles. And then Ricky Carmichael's the GOAT.
Okay. So he's the
time.
So Ricky Carmichael's the Jordan.
No, I'd say both of them share it.
Okay.
I mean, really. But they both have their own. But
are they different eras?
The king of Supercross. Yeah.
So they're different eras. So it's like a LeBron,
kind of, sort
Kobe,
kind of, sort of,
Michael Jordan's conversation kind of thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you didn't know those names. I figured you would.
Why would you think?
Well, just because they're that's some of the biggest names. I didn't know if you'd seen them just from being around me or heard it over the years. So.
I mean, I probably heard you say it, but I don't know who they are. I've heard you say the names.
I haven't met them. I've had pictures taken of them when we were at the races when we were kids. But
I mean, it's a niche sport.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
It's not one of those sports. It's not one of those sports that they show on SportsCenter. Even if you don't watch the sport, like I don't watch basketball or baseball,
I don't either.
But I still catch a lot of it just because I watch and listen to sports
they don't
stuff.
show like highlights on it's
right.
not. Yeah.
So I catch a lot of that because they're in the news in general, but like Supercross is not in the news.
Nope.
So they like even lesser sports that are not in the news, like hockey's not in the news that much. Only if you're kind of but everybody knows who the greats are. Everybody knows who Wayne Gretzky is.
Sure.
Right. But that's about it. So that's what I'm saying is like the sport like that, they just don't have names that are household names.
It's one of the things where like I just got into it so heavy because I did it. So like it's easy to relate to. And then I looked up to a lot of this because but like if a football game's on stuff, I'll watch it. I like going to all this stuff better than watching it. Mm-hmm. Like 100%. Like it's way better. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't really know what the fuck's going on. And I even took a class in college about teaching sports, organized sports. So I had to learn how to teach baseball, football, all that. I just never like got bit by it.
Well, it's like, I mean, if you're heavily into that sport, you're gonna obviously,
Gravitate
religiously
towards
like
it.
just
absorb
it. Like, which it is fascinating to me whenever you do, come across these lesser sports or lesser seen sports. I want to call them lesser sports, but it just smaller fan bases. But then you see the greats that are in that sport, and you look at how some of them have just fucking dominated the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Right, that particular sport. And then if it was just a bigger sport, then they would be like household names, but it's just not a big enough sport. Like the one that I always think about is like Peter Weber, who's the like bowling guy.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason why I even know who he is for professional bowling is because he has that video where he won I guess I can't remember, it was like 5th championship or something like that or whatever. And he has this wild reaction. And nobody knows, and it's weird. And he looks, for being like the top in a sport, he looks like just a regular dude. You know what I mean?
Fucking bowling.
It's like the curling people. I got to show you this video.
What's his name?
Pete Weber, I believe.
Pete Weber.
Peter Weber. Bowling. Yeah, this dude. I mean, look at that. Look at that fucking stud.
Bro. Are those pit vipers?
Yeah, dude.
Show me the celebrating. Do they have a clip of it?
Yeah, so I'll show you the one where he just gets super animated, and he says, who do you think you are? I am that guy.
You're like, what?
And you're like, what the hell does that even mean?
There's like 13 people in the audience.
He's 61 years old right now.
Hey, good for him.
Let's see. Find the video because it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It's fucking intense, and it reminds me of Kingpin, that movie.
Yes.
Ernie McCracken, like he's Ernie McCracken. It's amazing. Which is still one of my favorite TV or fake names of all time is Ernie McCracken.
I haven't watched that.
And it's
in
Bill
years,
Murray.
Dude.
Bill Murray just fucking kills that role.
I need to watch that again. I haven't watched that in years, man.
Yeah, first thing, who do you think you are? I am. There we go.
Look at the intensity.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
Look at the crowd. Bro.
He's so fucking hyped. Goddamn right.
Dude. He was...
It's one of the best.
Dude, he wasn't even playing anybody.
The loser was just sitting over there on the side. And he's just going off. Who do you think you are? I am.
Dude. He was slobber-jawed. He didn't know what to think.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen that. He was intense, man. He hit the shit out of them pins.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what's fun to watch. When I used to work off a bucket truck, the guys, some of them were big fishermen, and we used to watch
anglers.
We used to watch the Bassmasters and stuff. There's one dude.
See that? Yeah, that's a sport where like
It is, but there's
nobody,
big money.
Nobody
in it,
would not fucking know
money in that.
who the best angler is. Nobody would fucking know.
So
who he is.
being around them, you kind of learn names, you kind of learn people and stuff, and watching it, and it's crazy the amount of money that circulates to that. But anyways, there was a guy. They were like, "You should check this fisherman." I was like, "What is it?" He was like, "Because he freaks out when he messes up." And I was like, "Okay." It's relatable. So there was a video of him, and he would just like, because they have like 10 to 11 or more like rods and reels all set up for different things for casting. This dude, I guess, got pissed. His messed up, and he ended up breaking it and throwing it in the fucking lake.
Right.
I mean, there was videos of him screaming, and snapping the rods, and all this shit. I was like, totally understand.
Yeah.
Totally understand. But that's not a sport you were talking about where it's lesser. You don't. It's not going to show up on the news.
No, it's not.
Like ultimate bass. Like no. Hell, the coolest thing was one of the guys ended up getting his weight. You catch 5 and you keep the most weight. Dude ended up like being done by like midday. Ended up ordering a pizza.
Right.
It's cool to watch though. It's fun. I've never watched bowling. How fucking cornhole? What
would you say are the sports to where they do have a household name within that sport? I feel like obviously football, basketball, baseball all have those. Right? We just said hockey. Everyone knows who Wayne Gretzky is. Right?
Probably. I don't know.
Even
any.
NASCAR. I feel like everybody knows Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, of course, and his son. Everybody. I would say I don't know any. I can't think of them, but probably some like Olympians.
Where would it
you'd
stop?
know.
So where would what would be all the sports? Say everybody. I feel like even tennis, right? Maybe even tennis. Who would be the household name in tennis?
The only name I know in tennis is what's that dude that would freak out, and scream at everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, fuck. Now we're maybe kind of proving our point. Can't think of his name. John McEnroe.
That's the only thing I know about tennis.
He's
And then-
probably the household.
What's the
name.
girl? the cute,
Maria Sharapova.
Only
Or
because she's attractive.
Serena Venus Williams.
Okay,
Duh.
so yeah,
They're actually the household names.
that's true.
You know, but I mean, if you're in the tennis circle, you may think differently. But I'm just saying, people who don't watch the sport,
Bobby Fischer.
they would know
Chess?
who it is. Sure, no, not a household name. So
Yeah, it is. Everybody
tennis
knows who Bobby
has one,
Fischer is.
NASCAR has one, of course, baseball, hockey,
Yeah.
basketball, football, all have one. I think that might be it.
That's all that I know. And Bobby Fischer
Right,
from chess.
from chess, and then Pete Weber from bowling.
P. Weber from bowling. I don't know what about a professional dart player,
Right.
or a cornholer
Right, curling. We saw the girl like curling.
A ninja.
Who's the best curler?
from esports.
There you go. Interesting.
Man, some bitch makes like $14 million a year playing fucking video games.
Who does Ninja? Oh
Ninja.
yeah, Ninja.
Fuck, he was
yeah.
on the Ellen show,
Yeah,
and he was on Jimmy Fallon, I think, one time as well.
yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I think he makes a lot of his money from
endorsements.
and shit. But they do make a sizable chunk from just straight ad revenue from Twitch or whatever,
Oh,
or whatever they. There's another one, Kickstart or Kick fucking something. I don't know.
I forgot to tell you this. You know, I've messaged famous people that will probably never message you back,
Right.
which I've come to realize.
It's one of my favorite things about you.
I'm just going to keep doing it. I've been on Joe Rogan's ass a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been trying. So he's into.
Shoot for the moon. You know, fuck
Yeah,
it.
he's into videos like we are, like fucked up shit, like people getting hit by cars and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So anytime I come across one, I've been sending it to him. So I send him.
You've been sending like
I send
you're
him
part
videos.
of the group.
I send him videos all the time. Not like 6 a day. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not
Why
trying
not?
to fuck him. But if I see one crazy, I'm like, Joe would think that's cool. So I send it, and I'm just like, obviously, like, because I talked to Gage a couple days ago. I told him I don't know what's going on, Gage. I've been trying to get him to hit you up because I told Gage I wanted him to go on that show, and I told him he wants to make a hat for Burt Kreischer. I said we need. I said I've already messaged him too. We need to get on this. They're not answering me.
Gage actually has like a more legitimate chance
That's
to
correct.
meeting Joe
That's
Rogan because he
100% accurate.
could through the hats.
he already has
he
friends
He could actually like right. That's what I'm saying.
That are friends that have been on Joe's show.
He has like
I know.
you have like maybe 6
not a
million
chance
degrees
in
of
fuck.
separation
Yes.
to Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Gage has like 6 degrees of
That's
separation.
correct. That's correct. And I would be just as excited if he went on and if I went on. Like I would be just as pumped for him. Genuinely, I would be. Even if Joe called you and said, "Yeah, Zach, you can come on, but you can't."
Actually, I take
we're-
the back. You have 7 degrees of separation because you know Gage.
Yeah, right. So and he knows. People,
I see your game.
So it would be awesome to know somebody. Well, that would be dope. So who knows? You know,
This is your best chance, by the way. This is your best chance.
You know, I don't know. I told my dad yesterday. I was like, I would really want this year I want to meet or talk to someone in that wheelhouse. Any famous wheelhouse that I chase, I want to meet one this year. I want to so bad because I want to find out if they're an asshole. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know, they say don't meet your heroes.
that's not like I don't like look up to these people. Like, I just think that'd be interesting to meet.
Right.
And not just like, hey, I'm Josh, really nice to meet you. Like, can I have your autograph? Like, it's more like I want to be able to like just talk for a second and find out. Like, who knows? You may meet somebody and they'd be like, ugh, that was kind of. I don't know if not really. It's kind of all I got out of that.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm weird.
I don't have a. I've only been starstruck once, but I think just because it caught me off guard, I wasn't expecting it. Was Tracy Morgan in New York? That was it.
I met Travis Pastrana.
But everybody else was like, you know, you meet them, and these are low level celebrities, but you meet them, and you're just kind of like, you do a little interaction, hey,
Yeah, it's
whatever,
just a dude.
picture, whatever. and then you fucking go about your life.
Yeah, because they're not going
like,
to remember you.
I'm
It's
not,
like I'm under this weird thing like we're going to spawn a friendship out of this.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
right.
Like it's not going to happen.
You're just gonna be so fucking cool that,
yeah,
that they'll
like-
be like,
like-
that guy was awesome.
Why the fuck have I never
Hey,
met
wait,
him?
come back.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like I would probably come on
Hey,
myself.
go get that guy. He was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, like I'd probably cream my pants immediately. Like I'd start crying in the fucking lobby. Like it would be the most emotional rush ever. I would just be fucking bawling. Like a total mental case.
You really need to start. You got to start low. Go for Ricky Williams or whoever the fuck you said. Go
Or
for,
that bowler.
Well, go for the bowler. Go for
for the
Pete
bowler.
Weber.
You know who I am?
You know what? Who do you think you are? I am.
I am. Yeah, dude.
That's who you need.
I should just tell him. I should be like, bowling's for bitches, or just say like I don't even know what you'd call your throw. I don't know anything about bowling.
I feel like you've seen those videos of people to where they go through the barter system and they turn like a washing machine into a Ferrari or whatever. Have you seen that shit before? Where they just they're doing bartering and they're trading, but they're always trading up.
Yeah.
And so they do probably, I don't know, 100 trades and then they end up getting a fucking Ferrari or whatever. You should do that with celebrities.
Yeah.
You should start as low as you can manage, right? To where you get one to like have a hang. Do a hangout, right? You get on Instagram where you've got documented proof that you want to hang out with this low level celebrity.
Yeah.
And then through that connection, you work to get another celebrity and another, you know what I'm saying?
I'm slow. What I'm trying now is
Do the barter system of celebrities to get to Joe Rogan.
I need to use my friends that I have that know famous people.
Right.
I need to use my friends.
Right. Use your friends.
Use my friends.
Look, if I knew a famous person, I'd be like, hey, Josh, you want to come meet my famous friend?
Yeah, I know you would. Of course you would.
All right. But I don't know any famous
I'll get my chance.
Okay.
It's not a sprint.
I'm saying try the barter, man.
It's a marathon. It's going to take time. I got to chisel away at this shit. It's going to take time. It's going to take.
Oh, shit, there's stickers.
I mean, how my dad, right, pretty much, dude. Like how my dad was at the airport the other day. He saw Vince Gill at the airport.
Yeah, there you go.
But my dad's like he doesn't get like I do if I saw somebody.
We saw that one dude, I don't know who he was, at the airport. You knew him or something? That guy, the singer?
Dean Jackson.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know of. I'd never spoken to him until that day.
Okay.
I just knew of him. I didn't realize how famous he is now.
That was your chance because, I mean, we kind of like was...
Oh, we
had
shot
a
the
little
shit
small
for a
talk
minute.
with him
Yeah.
or whatever.
It was
Right?
cool. He's a nice guy.
Should have traded Instagrams.
I do follow him on Instagram. I actually
But he
started
doesn't follow
following
you.
him after I left there. Yeah, and I found out that,
That's what I'm saying. You should trade
I don't-
Instagrams. Oh.
if you notice, all those people usually don't follow a whole lot of people. It's like a flex if you have more followers than following.
Yeah.
Which is odd to me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you have like 20 million followers, that's fucking crazy if you follow 20 million people.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, you could have been one of the select few.
I don't know. I was just kind of in the moment at the time.
There's somebody that there was a celebrity. I wish I remember what it was. They follow one account, and it was a hilariously absurd account. I wish I fucking remember what it was. There was a celebrity that has like a bajillion followers,
Yeah,
and they follow one fucking account,
that's actually pretty
and
cool.
it's stupid.
It's probably their favorite thing.
I can't remember what it was.
Could you imagine coming in, you have one thing you follow, you're like, I'll only look forward to this.
Oh, who was it? We'll have to look this up. Let's see. Celebrity that follows one account. Whoa. Did you just send me a Megan Fox fucking...
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Let's see. Jay-Z follows Beyonce.
I mean,
That's it.
Look how many followers this guy
That's
has.
dumb.
And he follows me.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Sure.
You're a dick. You don't care about anything. Fuck.
Oh my God. Who was it?
I don't know,
It was
just-
so funny.
If you find it, send it to me later.
All right, I'll have to find it. I mean, there's actually a lot of celebrities that like follow one account because probably, like I said, they're probably the reason why is because they're not on those accounts. It's their publicist that is actually running. Some fucking intern is running their
Could be.
accounts. That's also the reason why I don't take too much stock in the celebrity social media situation because unless it's actually them on screen doing whatever,
I only go for those people. I don't go for.
if it's just a picture of them,
Yeah, I don't
and
do
a
that.
thing, I'm like, that's probably bullshit. But fuck, I don't remember what it was. Well, anyway, What the fuck did you send me?
On to my conquest.
Mother of God.
Yeah, save that for later.
Why does she I'm sorry, but like Transformers 1 Megan Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything better.
Sweaty Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Everybody was sweating in that
Sweating,
movie.
running.
Yeah. She's good looking.
I mean, I remember when she first was on screen in that movie.
Yeah.
Like that was also like another awakening. Like, yep, I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's hot.
That's how hot she was. It was like, yep, 100%.
She's a beautiful lady.
This is my thing.
She's got 3 kids. She's got 3 boys.
Yeah. I mean, she's a totally different kind of hot. She's like scary hot now.
Yeah,
you know
she has a very.
She's
yeah.
like
It's almost goth.
Goth hot. Yeah, she's a little goth kind of going on.
Well, yeah, because she was with MGK and like they were
Right.
drinking each other's blood and shit. She was like Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie.
That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, we like fucked in the limo on the way here.
Right. It's just a different type of hot.
Yeah,
But her in Transformers 1 was
she's a pretty
all
lady.
time. She was like that was like a scene of a generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like
It's like Lindsay Lohan from Mean Girls.
kind of like that.
It was kinda
or
like-
like Phoebe Cates from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Like that was
Ooh.
like a defining
Good
scene for an entire generation of young
Yeah,
men.
that's true. Oh, that is true. That's a good comparison.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Especially the scene in particular is whenever for Megan Fox and Transformers 1
Oh.
is whenever Bumblebee is like trying to like hook them up or whatever,
Yes.
and he drives off
she
to
pops
the
the
bluff,
hood.
pops the hood, the little midriff going on.
Oh, it's
she's
bad.
like, and he's like,
Shia LaBeouf
Shia LaBeouf's about to
genuinely-
fucking explode,
Yeah.
and he's just
she's-
that scene right there was like, oh my god.
It almost pretty much put her on the map.
But yeah, exactly. Michael Bay knew what he was doing.
Fuck yeah, he likes
When he-
explosions and Transformers and hot chicks.
Exactly. Right.
Casting director had that nailed.
It's not a mystery, Hollywood,
Yeah.
on why Michael Bay is so successful.
Yeah, well, whoever is
Like,
casting director.
Doesn't matter if he has plot holes in all his movies, and they're the stories are about paper thin, and
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. And he reuses old footage of car chases and blah 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 whatever.
I don't give a
Doesn't
shit.
matter. It's
fun.
explosions
It entertains me.
and hot chicks.
Mhm.
Right. That's it. We're simple creatures.
We always say it. Attractive people make everything better.
Make everything better, even explosions.
Even explosions. Regardless if it's in your pants or not. It's perfect.
Oh Jesus! Well, let's end the show on that, on pants explosions.
Pants explosions.
And send us off, Josh.
Yeah, as usual, like, follow, share, please. Share. Share. Share if you don't mind.
SHARE. Share.
You're already, let's be honest. I'm not going to get on a tangent about it, but you're already on Instagram.
It's a sore subject.
You're already on there. You're looking at things, so just
A couple little boop,
just
little,
a quick
little taps
quick
of your
little
finger.
arrow. And if you don't know how to do it, follow me, and I do it daily for a ton of people. It's very simple. So like, follow, share. Tomorrow when I post it,
Subscribe, comment.
subscribe,
still.
comment. Hey, yeah, comment. Also, we have a subscription. If you want to donate a little money, I want to thank Ian. He has donated every month for us, which is great.
Which is awesome.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it, buddy.
We have been putting it to good use.
I'll be seeing Ian later on this year for a wedding, so that'll be cool to see Ian again.
We still have our collabs coming up.
Yep,
Trying to
I
co-
have.
just
Yep,
don't have a date
it's
on
all
it. We're
about
trying to
dates.
coordinate.
Yep, we're trying to get all that worked out. These guys are out of state. I'm really stoked about that. That's going to be a really interesting one. And then doing some reworks on some merchandise, redoing some hats. Hopefully, I'll hear from her in a couple days, couple weeks, and then
And if anybody wants anything, merchandise wise, fucking hat, shirt,
just
whatever,
DM me.
Just DM us. And we'll make one.
Also,
We'll get one made. And
we're still working towards video. We're coming up with some space issues where we're currently at. So, just hope the still plan is this year is to go to video. So, but yeah, as usual.
on Happy Black History Month. Yay!
All right, we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.